Well, I'm sorry. I wanted to basically make an unboxing video, but someone already opened the freaking box. That's great. Well, I'm gonna just say fuck it and then straight up unbox it. And the first thing I noticed, like literally, so the box was already open. So that's bad on its own. I bought this on Amazon, so yeah. Sorry, let's see what's on this joint. Ugh. So of course I bought an Xbox One S. I want to see its basically they opened it, but it apparently it's been untouched. Like what? So what's in here exactly? So okay, we got the cord. Oh, okay. So this we got what? They have chargers. Okay, if that's the charger, I would be impressed right now. I'm so sorry. So let me see what's going on here. So we got. I'm sorry. I need to put this down, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little ghetto for like 10 seconds, yeah. Oh shoot! Like, oh no, I don't think. Yeah, nah, I don't think that's the charger. Because then they gave us the battery. We got these, and then the controller. Oh, like when I noticed the controller feels like mad smooth and everything. Oh, okay. All right. The instructions. I'm gonna read that later. Woo. I'm gonna read that later. All right. I don't got no game with it. It's an empty box. Let's see, right here. Let's see, so, where's the wrapper? Let's see, this is how we open it? Yeah, I don't care. Okay, I'm ripping it open. So, alright. So, I'm not gonna lie. The first thing I noticed, because basically I've been hearing this a lot from a lot of people. The first thing I noticed that the Xbox itself, even though like it's a lot lighter, that's what I noticed. But other than that, since if it hasn't been untouched and everything, yo, pretty solid. Good ass Xbox, my guy. Well, I'm about to cut this off. Let's go. I'm about to test. And then basically, I'm gonna test the software, literally right now.
This review is going to be a little different since it's an actual console. I don't really know that much about consoles, but I know enough to tell the actual difference between how different the consoles are and if it's either worth it or not. So now I got my little explanation out the way. The software in the Xbox One S is literally fine. In some point, literally, I did get confused on what to click and how to like get access to games and things. But once I started playing it more, I just got used to it. The controls are a lot better than the PS4's controls, because the PS4 is like, you know, it's just all clunked together and clunky. So when I play my Xbox, I feel like I actually control everything with my controller. And just like the PlayStation, you'll be able to access stuff like Netflix, Hulu, and everything else in between. But it was weird because for some reason I feel like watching Netflix on my PlayStation was 10 times better on my Xbox. So there's that. The Microsoft Store is somewhat similar to the PlayStation Store. Sooner or later, with or without the PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, you'll have the sales that be going on constantly, which is a good thing. The bad news is they'll constantly will try to literally enforce you to get gold, because I couldn't really play any online games because most of them requires gold. But the first time you get gold on that specific console, you will only owe like $1. But other than that, most of it is just the basic price. So 60 for a year and all that other jazz. At least if you get an Xbox One literally now, basically since I'm just like a couple of years late, there's a whole shit ton of exclusives for you to actually try out, like Quantum Break, Sunset Overdrive, Dead Rising 3, and plenty more of those exclusives. So if you're only bought the Xbox One for exclusive, it is definitely up your alley.
And before I continue on with this video, I literally forgot to mention that there was a lot, and I mean a lot, of backwards compatibility to the Xbox One. So basically you could play really old school games to the actual Xbox as well, which is pretty impressive. Alright, let's get back to the video.
But what I did learn and experience, because this is not my first time actually playing an Xbox One, this is my first time owning one. Literally, the Xbox One is definitely not good for long-term uses. So you could play for like at least an hour or two, maybe at least 3. But if you keep on like playing the console within hours and hours and hours on end, basically sooner or later you'll collect crazy amounts of dust, and it'll just constantly overheat to a point where it's just gonna break, and you can't. It's not like the PlayStation where you could just take some pieces out and try to vacuum or try to clean all that dust out. It's stuck there unless you'll repair it by certain companies like GameStop, probably Ubi Games or whatever. Another thing that was weird was the weird streaming company that they added. Like, so instead of, unlike PlayStation with their PlayStation streaming system, they have this like weird mixer thing where the whole thing is just weird, my guy. And sometimes literally the record is a little bit difficult for me too, is because once each and every time that you record, they'll automatically upload them to Xbox Live. And plus, most of it is not instant. You have to manually go into the menu and change and tell you how much minutes you need to record and things like that. Unlike that, PlayStation is just instant. I'm sorry, but before I forget, also since the Microsoft Store is somewhat connected to your computer, or what's their Microsoft computer, if you have that, then you can also buy PC games as well, and you could check everything literally on your computer instead of your Xbox. Other than that, the hardware of the Xbox is definitely okay. So when this thing runs, I hear nothing. I could barely even hear the fan. Like, the thing runs smoothly and frequently, and it's just, I love it. And like I said before, since it's the One S, it's literally the compact version of the Xbox One. Since the Xbox One is big and gigantic,
while the Xbox One S is literally small and compact and all bunched up into one, and is really light, and you can carry it and everything. The only downside of the hardware is the controller really has batteries. You can change it by basically using a cord and hooking up and playing the controller with wired, but really, my guy, we really need batteries, my guy. Originally, and usually most of my reviews, I do an overview, but since it's a console, I'm not gonna do one, so you guys can just obviously just go back and scroll over and view what I said. So obviously, of course, if you get the Xbox One S or a certain Xbox with a bundle, it'll cost up to like at least $300 to $400. If you just get it separately, it's about at least $230 to like $200 right now. So the big question is it actually worth it getting an Xbox One? In my opinion, no and yes, because the good thing about it is you can buy and you can play exclusive games, but then again, most of the stuff that I have on my PlayStation, I'm not gonna just go straight to my Xbox, and I'm not gonna buy all that crap again, you feel me? So basically, if you don't usually play video games for long-term uses, or it's your first time buying a whole console, then go right ahead, buy it. But other than that, if you have a console, then it's just not worth the money. If you can, basically get it on sale or something, but other than that, I really don't see a point in buying a whole Xbox knowing that you have another console or PC right there, you know? Well, other than that, if you like this review, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I do reviews, videos, PP matches, streams, and more. And please don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page and my Twitch account, because I stream on those platforms as well. Everything should be in the description box below. Peace.